Alrighty, it's time to play Grimdark Future Firefight, Space Hulk Edition, Cloud Runner's Last Stand, and we're on to board 3 with only 2 Battle Brothers remaining. Right, let's generate the board. We've got 11 and 9. This actually doesn't look too bad. I might be able to get through this. Aliens begin with 1 blip. Alright, let's get going. I'm going to start with Cloud Runner, who will use Advanced Tactics to move Knowledge Keeper further forwards, and then he'll advance up behind. Let's flip the blip. J, that would be an Elite Snatcher. I was wondering when this guy would show up, so he'll open the hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rush here. Then we will activate Knowledge Keeper, who will open the hatch. And then he has access to the Dark Brother spells, so we're going to use 2 caster points on Cerebral Trauma, targeting the Elite Soul Snatcher, of course. I need a 4 or better. Goes off. This is a single AP4 hit, which is blocked. Alright, next let's do an assault. So we will open fire with the Master Storm Rifle. I will be at -2 to hit, 1 for opening the hatch and 1 for it being an assault. So I will need 5s. There's 2 hits. Elite Snatchers have defense 3, so with the AP1 it will need 4s to block. Oh no, okay. So the bullets bounce off its carapace. Knowledge Keeper will charge in and swing with his energy weapon. 2 dice, quality 3, that's 1 hit. Again, it's AP1, not blocked. Elite Snatchers have regeneration, and it regenerates the wound. Oh dear, now it can strike back with its heavy claws. Quality 3, 2 hits. It's gonna be a bad day for the Battle Brothers. It's AP1, 1 block. Wisdom Keeper's first wound. At the start of the next round, we have 2 blips as alien reinforcements. Over there, though. And I think, yes, it's the aliens to go first. Right, so it's the Elite Snatcher. Heavy claws. Ooh, 2 hits, and 1 is rending. The rending hit is not blocked, and the regular hit is AP1, so that is not blocked either. So we now need to make a wound effect roll for Wisdom Keeper. That is 6, so he is shaken. He might get a lucky hit with his energy weapon. Yep, 1 hit. Which is blocked. Oh dear, so Wisdom Keeper, what are your options? You can go into a defensive stance, or you can try the Last Stand action. Either way, you're not casting any spells. I was so confident when this started. Now I think I'm screwed. Alright, we're going to play it safe and go into a defensive stance. The next blip activates. 3 Soul Snatchers. Cloud Runner can go on Overwatch. And then this blip is 1 Soul Snatcher. Okay, my luck really has turned sour because we've got 3 blips reinforcement this time. 2 right here and 1 here. Game over! Well, I do get to activate first this time, so let's go with Wisdom Keeper. And we're going to start off with a little spell called Psychic Terror. I'll just use the 1 point. The spell is successful on a 4 or better. It goes off. The Elite Snatcher takes a single AP2 hit, which it blocks. Well, that's okay. I can cast another spell. Let's do Cerebral Trauma again. We'll use all 3 points, so a 3 or better to succeed. It goes off. That is a single AP4 hit for the Elite Snatcher. Aha, got you. Regeneration. It does not regenerate the wound. Let's make a wound effect roll. 5, that is shaken. Let's follow that up with an assault. So, fire the Master Storm Rifle first, -1 to hit. Let's count that one. That is 2 hits. AP1, so 4s to block. 1 block, 1 wound. Does it regenerate? Yes! Okay, we've got the energy sword next. A swing! and a hit. Energy swords are rending, so AP 4, you do not block. And let's give you a regeneration roll. You regenerate the wound. Oh my goodness, I can't get past this thing. It can strike back with its claws now. It is shaken, so hitting on 6s, it misses. So this room is just going to fill up with soul snatchers now. Oh look, 3 soul snatchers, how about that? Right, I suppose Cloudrunner better just stay on Overwatch. What have we got here? Oh, how about that? Another 3 soul snatchers. How lovely. It's a shame I lost the heavy flamer, isn't it? Alright, I'll flip this one. H, that would be an acolyte with a flame pistol. There we go. Right, have I missed the Elite Snatcher's actual turn? I think so. Let's do that now then. It will be a charge, of course. Heavy claws, although it is fatigued. That is a miss. Ooh, I get to swing back with my energy sword. Go on, Wisdom Keeper, let's get a 6. No, that is also a miss. Right, end of the round. One blip this round, which appears here. I get to go first. What am I going to do here? Well, let's activate Wisdom Keeper and use 2 caster points on Psychic Terror on the Elite Snatcher. 3 are better for it to work. Yeah, there we go. Now, what's the AP? It's 2. The Elite Snatcher, because it took the last stand action, is -1 to defense as well. So it will need a 6 to block, which it fails. It does have regeneration. It doesn't regenerate, so that is a wound. Wound effect roll. 4 plus 3 is 7. It's a kill. Let's advance. 1, 2, 3. Now, securing entry areas. I did it a little bit wrong in the last board. So an entry area is secured when a Marine, or Battle Brother in this case, enters a square next to the first square a Genie Stealer would enter if it were to use that entry area. That means I can seal the entry area from here. Let's smack that button and seal the entry area. Wisdom Keeper, let's use the Master Storm Rifle on this group of Soul Snatchers. We have got just 2 hits. AP 1, so 5s to block. Okay, no kills. Right, this group of 3 Soul Snatchers will charge that Wisdom Keeper. That will trigger Cloudrunner's Overwatch. Master Storm Rifle with a -1 to hit, so 4s to hit. Only 1 hit. Is it blocked? Nope, so that is 1 Soul Snatcher kill. Right, Heavy Claws. We have got 3 hits. 4s to block. Yeah, my turn to get lucky. Right, let's swing back with the energy sword. 2 hits, one of which is rending. The regular hit is not blocked. And the rending hit is not blocked. So that's 1 wound on this remaining Soul Snatcher. And a wound effect roll. That's shaken. Let's activate Cloudrunner. So we'll start with Advanced Tactics. Move Knowledge Keeper up to the door. And I'm feeling feisty. Let's do an assault. So we'll fire with the Master Storm Rifle on this group of 3 Soul Snatchers. -1 to hit. That's 2 hits. We'll give them cover. 2 blocks. And then let's complete the charge. Energy Sword. 1 hit. Which is not blocked. So that's 1 slain Soul Snatcher, and the other 2 move in to attack with their Heavy Claws. We have, oh dear, 4 hits, one of which is rending. Let's do the rending hit first. Don't block it. And then the regular hit. It's AP 1, so I don't block that either. This could be the demise of Cloudrunner. Let's make a wound effect roll. 4 plus 4 is 8. He is down. That just leaves these aliens to move up. Start of the next round, 1 blip at entry area 4. Where is that? Here we go. Okay, Wisdom Keeper, let's go down fighting. 2 caster points on Psychic Terror will target this injured Soul Snatcher. It succeeds. A single AP2 hit, which is not blocked. Wound effect roll. That's a kill. Right, well, I'll let the aliens open that hatch, so we will turn, shoot the Master Storm Rifle into this group of 2 Soul Snatchers. Oh, just 1 hit. Which is blocked. Great stuff. Okay, here we go. These Soul Snatchers charge. Heavy claws. Oh, 2 are rending and then 1 hit. The rending claws block 1, but that's 1 wound. And then the regular hit is AP1. That's another wound. Let's make a wound effect roll. 2 plus 5 is 7. He's only shaken. Let's swing back with the energy sword. Now that he's shaken, I need 6s, so that is a miss. But wait, there's more. There's always more. These Soul Snatchers open the hatch and charge through. They will be -1 to hit because they open the hatch, but still, here come 2 heavy claw attacks. They miss. And then the remaining aliens move forwards. Another blip on the next round, over here. Haven't caught a break with these blips. They've been coming every turn. Okay, Wisdom Keeper. I do believe the last stand action would be appropriate here. So I don't get to cast any spells, but I will fire the Master Storm Rifle into this group of 2 here. I need 6s to hit. Nothing. Okay, you lot, let me have it. Heavy claws, 2 rending. I don't block either, so he can't not die. That is the end of Wisdom Keeper. So there we go, end of the mission. I did not make it to board 10 to kill the Soul Snatcher leader. I didn't get past board 3. But I do appreciate that the scaling is going to be different from Space Hulk to Grimdark Future Firefight. Nonetheless, let's tally up the kills and see how well I performed. So, I believe I'm in this bracket here. You did poorly. Your names are a blemish upon the history of your chapter and will be cursed by every generation of your people. Yay! If I do this again, and if you want to try it yourself, one thing I would change is to give everyone master weapons. Cloudrunner is a captain, but all the other Battle Brothers are sergeants. So give Weaselfierce a Master Storm Rifle, make Bloody Moon's Heavy Flamer a Master Heavy Flamer, so that would be 2 dice, not 1. And a Master Minigun, I suppose, would be 5 dice instead of 4. As you can see, the alternative to using Cloudrunner's squad is a Terminator squad, or Destroyer squad, I suppose, with 20 points. That would be 2 squads with 5 Terminators in. I do quite enjoy this solo mission format, though, using the geotiles. You could use it to represent any small elite squad fighting their way through hordes of lesser enemies. What could we do with that? So, for example, Ratmen clans. Here's Thorn and his Vault Chasers. These are all elites and Rat Ogres. This is 555 points, and I think you want about a 20-to-1 ratio with how many enemy forces come on each round. So, in this case, each round there would be between 20 to 25 points worth of enemies each round. Bearing in mind, on some rounds you might have no reinforcements, and on other rounds you might have 3 blips worth of reinforcements.